Hello dear friends, today I want to introduce you to a game that combines the depths of strategy, the exciting atmosphere of dungeons and compactness that will amaze you. Meet Tiny Epic Dungeon. This box, this is expansion and boss minis. Imagine that you are a brave heroes who embark on a dangerous journey through dungeons full of secrets and monsters. Your goal is to find and defeat a powerful boss hiding in depth of the dungeon, but the path to victory will not easy. Dark corridors, traps, puzzles, of course, fierce battles await you. Tiny Epic Dungeons is not just a game, it is an exciting adventure that will unite you with friends and give you unforgettable impressions. Ready to go on a journey?
Tiny Epic Dungeon board game review. Tiny Epic Dungeon is a compact yet addictive cooperative game where 1-4 players take on the role of heroes exploring a dungeon in search of a powerful boss. The game is notable for its accessibility and deep strategy, combining elements of role-playing and dungeon crawler. Key features of the game: Modular Dungeon. Each party offers a unique maze consisting of different rooms, events and dangers. Resource management. Players must manage their resources, torchlight, hero health, and make important decisions about where to move next. Hero variety. Each hero has their own unique abilities and skills, allowing players to create a variety of strategies. Dynamic battles. Fights with monsters and the dungeon boss add sharpness and unpredictability. Co-op play. Players must work together to overcome all difficulties and achieve a common goal. What makes Tiny Epic Dungeon special? Compact. The game comes in a small box, making it ideal for traveling. Deep strategy. Despite its small size, the game offers many opportunities for strategic thinking. Replayability. Thanks to the modular dungeon and a variety of heroes, each game will be unique. Accessibility. The game is relatively easy to learn, but deep enough to interest experienced players. Size and portability compense. Unlike many other dungeon crawlers, Tiny Epic Dungeon is very compact. It will easily fit in a small bag, making it ideal for traveling or playing in small companies. Minimalism. Despite its small size, the game offers a deep gaming experience, thanks to well-chosen mechanics and minimal rules. Cooperative. Most dungeon crawlers focus on competition between players. Tiny Epic Dungeon, on the contrary, encourages cooperation. Players must work together to overcome the dungeon. Modularity. The dungeon in the game is randomly generated from modular elements, which ensures high replayability. Each game will be unique. Resource management. In addition to fighting monsters, players need to keep an eye on their resources, torchlight, health. This adds an additional layer of strategy to the game. Theme of fantasy. Tiny Epic Dungeon is a typical fantasy dungeon crawler. However, its theme is presented in a more abstract way, allowing players to focus on the game mechanics. Differences from other popular games. Difference from Eurogames. Unlike Eurogames, where the focus is on strategic planning and interaction with other players, Tiny Epic Dungeon offers a more dynamic and event-filled gameplay. Differences from traditional RPGs. Tiny Epic Dungeon does not have a deep character leveling system typical of role-playing games. Instead, the focus is on dungeon exploration and overcoming challenges. In short, Tiny Epic Dungeon is a unique game that combines elements of dungeon crawlers, cooperative games, and resource management games. Its compact size, high replayability, and simple yet deep gameplay make it appealing to a wide range of players. Quality of components in Tiny Epic Dungeon. Tiny Epic Dungeon is known not only for its deep gameplay, but also for the quality of its components. Although the game is compact, the developers did not skimp on details and materials. Here's what you can say about each element. Figures. While the figures in Tiny Epic Dungeon are not as detailed as in some other board games, They are made of high quality and have a distinctive style. They are quite large for their size and convey the atmosphere of the game well. Cards. The cards in the game are durable, with a pleasant-to-the-touch lamination. The illustrations are clear and bright, complementing the overall atmosphere of the dungeon well. Tablets. The player tablets and other board elements are made of sturdy cardboard. They are easy to use and well-structured. Other components, small elements such as dice and markers, are also made of high quality. They are durable and easy to use. Overall, the quality of the components in Tiny Epic Dungeon can be assessed as high. They are not only functional, but also aesthetically pleasing. The compact size of the game did not affect the quality of the materials, which is a big plus. However, it is worth noting that some players might want more detail in the figures. But for such a compact game, the level of detail is quite acceptable. If you are looking for a game with high-quality components, Tiny Epic Dungeon will fully meet your expectations. Who should I recommend Tiny Epic Dungeon to? Tiny Epic Dungeon is a universal game that will appeal to many categories of players. Here are a few groups of people to whom I would recommend it. Beginners. The game has simple rules that are easy to learn. It will be a great introduction to the world of board games, especially for those interested in the dungeon crawler genre. Experienced players. Despite its simplicity, the game offers enough depth for experienced players. They will be able to appreciate the strategic possibilities and various combinations of actions. Fans of cooperative games. If you like working together with friends to achieve a common goal, Tiny Epic Dungeon is a great choice. Travelers. Thanks to its compact size, the game is easy to take with you on a trip. It will take up little space in your suitcase and will provide a pleasant pastime on the road. Fantasy fans. The atmosphere of the dungeon and the fight against monsters will appeal to everyone who loves fantasy. Tiny Epic Dungeon may also be interesting for families. The game is suitable for family leisure. It brings together players of different ages and experience levels. Groups of friends. This is a great option for parties and gatherings with friends. The game is exciting and does not let you get bored. In short, Tiny Epic Dungeon is a universal game that will appeal to both beginners and experienced players. It combines simplicity of rules, deep strategy, and an exciting dungeon atmosphere. Fans.
If you like this video, I would be grateful if you subscribe to my channel and also like this video and write comments so that you would like to see in the next videos or what game I should show you next. Thank you, see you soon.